Hey y'all, it's Shelly. So I wanted to share with you my Mother's Day card. It is like, I'm so tired, y'all. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I have been trying to finish this card. I am like so bad at cards. When I do them, it's like a scrapbook layout or something for me. It's like I take so much time on them and move things around, and it's like, Shelly, okay, how much can you move this around? But anyway, I wanted to do something a little bit more, I don't know if you would say decorative or what this year, but last year I just kind of did my mom a plain Jane card that was just red, white, and black, and it just said mom on the front, and then I wrote my sentiment on the inside. So this year I wanted to decorate it up a little bit more, and I had some of this French country paper by Graphic 45 that I had got from Blitsy a while ago, and I really didn't think I was going to like this collection when it first came out. Then when I got it, I was like, yeah, okay, I like this. And, you know, my mom is kind of, she's a country lady, and so, I thought it would go well for her. I'm not really sure what else I'll use it for, but I don't have that much of it anyway, so I may be able to make some other cards for some other family members, but this card is 9 by 6, and the reason it is so large is because I wanted to use this, and this was my favorite card cutout piece from the whole collection that I had, from the pages I had, and I wanted to use this, and she likes roosters. She had even made mention one time of decorating her kitchen in them, and I was like, please don't do that. But so I thought I would just go ahead and use that for her, and I didn't put any sentiment or anything on the front of the card because it has this writing up here, and I played around several times with putting a banner on it or putting something down here or something, and it just didn't look right to me because it had the writing on the background of the paper. So I just decided I would put it inside the card, and I'll show you the inside before I tell you what I did to the outside. The inside is just plain. I did line the inside with the Grandeur paper from the collection because I had to do this just on some black cardstock, and what I had was very, very lightweight, and I was afraid that it wouldn't be sturdy enough to hold up. So I added some cardstock on the end, or some pattern paper from the collection on the inside. And what I did was, first I took this piece and cut it out, then I laid it on top of this red piece, or this rusty colored paper. I'm not sure what it's called, but I can tell you in a second. I don't have that much of this collection. It's called the Rendezvous paper, and it's actually pretty cool because and I really didn't even want to use a whole lot of this paper. This was like my favorite piece out of the collection, I think. It has a clock with a little bee in the center, and I thought that was really neat, which you've probably all seen it, and that's the back because this is not a new collection at all. So I cut the banner out, judging with the size of this cutout piece here, and that cutout piece came from, and I'm knocking stuff off everywhere. The cutout piece came from this piece of the paper collection, and I've already cut out another one to go on the inside to put my sentiment on. But these are double-sided, and this one right here is really pretty too. And that one is too. It's really neat. But, and then this is just like a postage, which you've all seen it. I don't know why I'm showing you all that. But, so I cut that out of there, and then I judged the size of this off of that. Then I had to make the card to fit the banner. And I used the montage paper for the back piece there, and that was my base, and then I put it on black cardstock and gave it just a little bit of a trim of the edge. Then this is that rendezvous paper. Then this is the back side, and this is actually what I cut the flourishes out of, and the flourishes are an MFT die. And it's the framing flourishes MFT die, and I cut out. I've never broken them apart because every time I've used them, it's been I've cut out both sizes. So I cut out both of them twice, so I had 4, and I cut right down the middle to make it into like a little corner piece that I could use. And you can barely even see it, but I put some burlap behind this flower to cover up where I had glued those down so that you wouldn't be able to see them at all. And so I just layered those there, and I added these 2 little rosebuds. I don't know if they're from Wild Orchid Crafts or I Am Roses, and they may even be from somewhere else. I don't know. I've had them for so long, but I laid the flourishes down, and then these little flowers, and I have the little curly cues sticking up there from those also, and then I put the burlap on top. Then I put this flower on top of the burlap, and there's not a whole lot of the burlap that you can see, but I just really wanted to cover up that glue. And the burlap is from this roll of Lost and Found from the Sunshine collection, and I got that from Your Scrapbook Supply, but I know they don't have it anymore because it was like going, I think I probably got the last one she had when I got it, and it's been a long time ago. Then these are the little flowers, the little sunflowers that I used, and these are on little dots, but I always pull that off and re-glue them because it doesn't stick very well. So I pull those off and I flatten it out, and these are called My Moments, and I get these at Hot Off the Press or paperwishes.com. And they actually sell a little packet of all different kinds of these flowers that are like daisies, little tiny roses, and they sell a big huge packet of them for $7.99. And I like them a little bit, like if you want a small rose, I like them a little bit better than like the Recollections flowers, or I don't think I've ever gotten any really tiny ones from I Am Roses or Wild Orchid Crafts, but I like them because they are really, really easy to manipulate, and when you color them, it works well. So, but I usually do take that backing off and just use hot glue instead of that, because they do come off of those little sticky things. Then I used some seam binding, and this was Seven Gypsies Adelaide collection. And it's like basically neutrals. I used this one in the center, but then there's like this color. Okay, and then there's like a chocolate brown, which is really pretty. And this is something old too that's been in my stash forever. So I used that for the little bow there, and I hand tied that bow myself. I have a Bow Easy, but I didn't even think to take it out and use it. Then I just cut the little pennants to match the pennant on the card. And then I did the same thing in the corner, the top corner, with the little flower cluster and the burlap and all. And then I guess that's pretty much it. It took me forever to do it, but it's because I couldn't decide how I wanted it. I kept moving everything around. And I did pop this up on Pop Dots, and I left the corners and the sides free so that if I ended up putting something underneath it, it would fit. But I guess that's pretty much it, y'all. And I hope you have a wonderful Mother's Day and spend it with your family and have a great time. And please let me know what you think about this card that took me a crazy amount of time and that it shouldn't have. So I'll talk to you later. Thanks.